Hello everybody, how's it going? You asked for it, so I'm gonna deliver. We're doing Delina versus Delina exclusive. All right, I know I just made the Delina exclusive video today, but so many people have been asking for the comparisons, so why not just make it? Now, right off the bat, if you had to ask me which one I prefer, it's going to be Delina. And the reason I prefer Delina over the exclusive is just because it has more versatility. This is a 4-season fragrance. This is a 2-season fragrance, worn better in fall and winter. Now, what are the differences? What do these smell like? The original is this very sexy, alluring, juicy, fruity, lychee fragrance in the opening. And even as it dries down, it kind of remains this delicious, fruity fragrance. Now it does have some rhubarb, which adds a little bit of a sour touch to the fragrance, but honestly, every woman I've smelled this on, including myself, has not really had that rhubarb really come off with their skin chemistry. I mainly smell that delicious lychee, and it's just so good. Oh gosh, yeah, I believe there's also some rose in this fragrance as well. But even with that, I hardly smell any rose with this scent. It really is a lychee-driven fragrance that lasts easily over 10 hours. So it's a great, versatile scent you can wear anywhere, anytime. Dress it up, dress it down. If you want to wear something that's going to smell good while you're Can I stop being tongue-tied? While you're running errands, you can throw this on. If you want something to wear when you're dressed up, you can also throw this on. So it's just one of those fragrances that can wear so many different hats. You can wear it to pretty much everything and you're going to smell amazing. It's not going to smell out of place. It's a high quality type of fragrance. Now, with the exclusive, kind of like the name implies with exclusive, it's something that I feel is exclusive when you want to really show out. Like Delina exclusive is what you wear if you really want to be dressed to the nines with an even more potent version of Delina. Now, the smell differences between these two is that the exclusive also has this very interesting grapefruit note alongside the lychee in the opening, which kind of gives it a little bit of this sour tart sort of smell, a little bit of sharpness, but that can be a little bit polarizing to some people depending on if they enjoy wearing that sort of scent or not. But as this starts to dry down, it's this really gorgeous sweet vanilla that you're smelling on top of that ambroxan, which helps this push easily past 15 hours. Like Delina exclusive is a fragrance that if you do 1 to 2 sprays, it will fill the room. And that's already saying a lot because the original Delina already has beast mode performance. So literally multiply that and you get Delina exclusive. Now, in the video that I made for this particular fragrance, I kind of compared the two by saying that Delina is sort of this I think of like a strawberry lemonade, and then think of Delina exclusive as like a strawberry, not strawberry lemonade, pink lemonade. That's what I'm thinking of because the bottles are pink. Think of like a pink lemonade, but with the exclusive, sort of like a pink lemonade slush. You know what I mean? There's a little bit more thickness, a little bit more creaminess with this fragrance, and like there's a density to Delina exclusive that makes it better suited for cold weather. Like this is a scent you know when you throw on and it's like 0 degrees outside that you are still going to smell it and people around you will smell it. An amazing head turning type of fragrance. So it kind of, if you're really still deciding on which one you want, the first thing I would consider is the weather that you live in. If you're like me and you live in a place where it's predominantly warm, then I would go with Delina. If you're somebody that lives in a place that's predominantly cold, then go with Delina exclusive. But if you experience all 4 seasons, I think that Delina is a better bet, but there is no shame in owning both of these fragrances. If you're wondering in your mind, is it worth it? Like, is it kind of getting the same thing with better performance? In some ways, yes, but these do not smell exactly the same. You know what I mean? Of course, there's still that Delina DNA in there, but to me, the grapefruit in this fragrance and also that vanilla really sets it apart from this fragrance. So even if you own both, I think there's still going to be standout scents in your collection. And I don't think that it would be a regretful decision for you where you're like, oh, damn, I got two of the same thing. I shouldn't have done that. I'll return it, blah, blah, blah. If you're really a fan of Delina, but you want a scent that's going to just go really well with you when you're going really dressed up, if you're going to black tie events and you're really going to look for that fragrance that is going to stand out amongst the crowd, then you know Delina Exclusive is going to do the job when the sun is down. You know what I mean? So both of these are really great for, this one's better for daily wear, but it just really depends on where you're at and what your taste is. Like this, I see more on the girls that have a, like, you know, you kind of like the finer things in life. You like the extravaganza, all that sort of stuff. The Exclusive is definitely the more bold type of fragrance where I feel that Delina is the safer scent, where even if you gift this to somebody, you know that they're going to love it and they're going to smell good with it. This one is a little bit more challenging, but still such an enjoyable fragrance. Definitely something, if worn in a room with a bunch of other people, would not be another fragrance that you smell, you know, on somebody else. You know, when you walk into a room, you are going to be the only one smelling like Delina Exclusive. And honestly, the same thing can be said about Delina, just because most people don't wear fragrances at all. If we are talking about going out events, like let's say you're going clubbing, going to bars, going to weddings, that's when a lot of people want to look their best and smell their best, so they'll put on their best fragrance. However, usually in the average person's collection or in their rooms, their best fragrance is a standard designer fragrance that you can find at Macy's, Ulta, and Sephora. So you're going to be smelling a lot of Chanel. You're going to be smelling a lot of Dior, a lot of Valentino, Gucci, things like that. So Parfums de Marly is still a rare brand to people out in the general public. People do not know about niche fragrances. Trust me, there's been so many times where I myself, well, I always wear niche fragrances for the most part, besides the private blend designers. But when I go out and I'm wearing these niche scents, people love it. They want to wear it. They've never heard of the brand before. So if you want to rock a scent that other people around you are going to want to wear, but they have no idea how to get it, they don't know what it is, and also the price point is a bit higher, so that also kind of puts people off from getting it, but that doesn't stop them from wanting it any less, then I would say that both of these fragrances are great to look into. Again, my favorite between the two is Delina, but I am not going to snub the Exclusive, because this is what you wear when you're really trying to show out. This is what you wear every day. This is what you wear when you're kind of going to put a little bit of pizzazz on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put both the fragrances and discount site links for global shipping and samples, all that sort of stuff will be in the description in case you want to check these fragrances out and save some money and support the channel. Of course, buy where you're comfortable, but all of that will be in the description. Again, it is with global shipping. I get people from all over the world asking me how they can get their hands on these certain fragrances. And the reason why I link what I link in the description is because they ship, Max Aroma ships globally. So anybody that watches my videos can get their hands on the fragrances that I talk about, and there's no trouble with it. You know what I mean? So there it is. Let me know in the comment section which one you prefer out of these two. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.